Hello? Is this going? It's always a mystery. I think we're okay though. I don't know if you've heard of this game, Outer Wilds. It came out around the same time that a game called Outer Worlds came out, and yeah, I don't know how that happened. It's funny to me, but probably not to their marketing teams. There's probably a lot of confusion. I've played this game a little bit, and I don't know. I'm not very far, and it starts you off right there, looking up at that thing that's exploding in the sky. There's a tutorial where you walk around on this planet, and they explain some general ideas, and then you head up into a spaceship. It's kind of fun the way the mechanics work, and I can't promise anything here. I'm gonna be experiencing all kinds of danger and conflict. I don't necessarily survive in the manner and methods that I'd prefer. But that's not really the focus, I guess, of games that have stressful experiences. Even though this is probably one of the lesser stressful experiences available. Cue to reset. The game has its own world rules, time rules. I don't want to do this anymore. And style and Mika. Yep. I will be fine flying the big one. That's not the problem. And as you may know, I enjoy the space travel games, and this one has a sentiment that lets you just jump into the sky pretty quickly right after you get the launch codes and understand the strange dynamics that the world's rules have. So I'm gonna try to remember what I was doing and what's important. There's like a mystery. You're supposed to put on your space suit there, and I don't know. Let's just try to make some progress here. Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, I've done mostly question marks. How do you even use this thing? Nice. I think I'm supposed to use a gamepad. There was like some strange insistence on that, but I am a mouse and keyboard player at heart. So. Let's go straight up into the sky. That thin atmosphere, that sun. Then you're in space, which is, as you also might know, the place that I just like to be. If you want to know how I'm doing, some may ask, I'm doing okay. I'm trying to stay healthy and breathe. Regular intervals. There's a sense of urgency about my daily life. Hasn't got any less. So, I think that's why I'm so inspired to share my experience right now. Because I think experiencing things with other people is really important right now. I forget how to even land. Oh, left click and then you want to match the velocity holding space. So then, because then you match the orbit, then you can float down. Float's probably the wrong word. And then, like, what's even happening here? Also, how do you land? Landing mode. Whoop. Done. Did it. I do have the suit on. That is a mistake I've made a couple of times. A flashlight and a signal scope. It's actually a fun tool. It lets you listen to stuff on different planets. Or just jump right off my screen. There's a question about time travel and where I would go. And I've never really thought about it. That's not true. But I haven't thought about it recently. I would like to go to the future. A future where every restaurant has a credit card machine, so you don't have to pay in cash. Or one that you could just fly around in. A spaceship, like that. One that we can all just privately own. Means of conveyance. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to explore these planets, and I end up wandering around, taking it in a little bit. I might be too meditative of a player. And it sounds like... No, I'm okay. I'm doing okay. It sounds like kind of a Geiger counter. How? A little waterfall down here. I guess this game's about exploration. So let's explore it together. I don't need this thing, but it makes me feel comfortable to have some kind of tool. That's good. It's kind of an intuitive interface. Trees detected. I don't know. Oh, I guess this is how we're gonna go back up. Good luck to me to remember how to do that. There's quite a few banjo players around this world. Oh. Where's this banjo player at? 250 meters away. Yeah, go for it. I feel strange trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care, not his. I guess I should internalize that information. But I'm hoping that things can be a little more plug and play. Straight through. Some stories. Nope. Trees refilling my lung capacity. Look at this scroll. Does this interface with anything around here? Probably has some function. Everything is alien and strange, and I think that's the point. I'm also seemingly trapped. Oh, there's a... That's sad. Died doing what they loved. Sleeping on a table. This is a lot of responsibility. Sure. Yep, and read it. Okay, that's solution one. Okay. Ash Twin. I think that's a series of planets. What? I didn't do that. What is that? I did that. But I didn't want to do that. I want the other thing. The signal scope. I want to find that banjo guy because this music's kind of unsettling. And they could use a better form of communication than just these giant chalkboards to draw a squiggle on. That's my personal opinion. This seems somewhat wasteful. But I don't know. They might be skeleton people who sleep on tables. For fun. No, this camera gun. No, thank you. Can I walk on this? It looks like I can. This is where the black hole forge is controlled. Did I do it? Would I want to do that? Are you supposed to forge black holes? That seems like a dangerous thing to do. And just continue this somewhat linear journey. A signal. What? Meltwater District, School District. Do I need a notebook for this? What's that one? I mean, we could stick with the orientation. This is the Meltwater District. Welcome. It's kind of nice. Just checking out the balcony. Walking backwards with no railings. The gravity's a little heavier on this planet. For some reason. Got a banjo player around here. Oh. Hear you. We gotta get downstairs. It's unsettling how vast this particular place is. A hanging city. Another thing to put in the notebook since I get one. Okay, this place shares something. Looks like the hanging city is north from here. East is Gravity Canyon. I definitely want to see that. Okay, and there's oxygen below, so I guess torch go down. It's one of those elevators around here. That was vast. One of these crystal workshop. It seems like everything's going to be gone by the time I get down to the bottom. It's all breaking away. This language is confusing. Okay. That's not what I thought would happen. But now it has. So, go ahead and deal with the consequences of it. I'm just very uncomfortable. Black holes notwithstanding. Who's playing that song? Well, maybe this is a safe black hole to fall through. Yeah, I feel safe. My ship is pretty far away. Am I just in space? Can I go back through? No, this is some event horizon. Maybe? Step back through. There's a question about how far into the game I am. I'm not very far. This keeps happening. Things like this keep happening to me. And they're frustrating. Thank you. It's frustrating. Can I fly the 14 kilometers back to my ship? I guess I'm going kind of fast. Can I make it there in 3 minutes? This, as dangerous as this seems, or unfortunate, is how all of my gameplay experiences end up being. I might be out of fuel soon. But this game, it really does not discourage endless exploration with an A. And it definitely doesn't discourage needless risk-taking. I don't think I'm going to get there in the time that I need to. It might get a little dreary for a moment. And that happens. But I'm going to put in my best effort, you know. Get used to this kind of travel. That's 60 seconds. Wait. Hey. I feel like I successfully landed back on that planet. Now, this might seem ominous too, but as I said, it's almost a reward for taking a bunch of intense risks all at first. Because you remember it all. And then just wake up where you started again. It's that movie that you're probably familiar with. It's that Groundhog Day thing. That's that style of storytelling. And then Slate says, hey, you ready to leave the ground for the first time? And then I can say, I keep getting killed by ghost matter. Not if you use your scout to detect it, you won't. Right. Well, so with death as no consequence in this world, it's kind of fun to just throw your mind around, throw your experience around. And then slip through black holes. And that's kind of been my experience so far. You just saw how I normally play this game. I get into the spaceship, I see some celestial body, I match the velocity of it, I fly toward it. And then, if I do ever get to it and land on it, then I find something that I fall into and then have to start over in that cot on that planet again. That starting planet. Landing mode is always uncomfortable. Run this crater. Am I landed? Yeah, turn the headlights off. And hop on down. Make sure that I'm wearing the suit, because that has negatively affected me once or twice. And this kind of celestial body is just floating around, going to town. This is nice though. This is a very welcome change of pace from that last thing, whatever it was, wherever it was. It does look like I have a donation from Brit B, thanking me for my videos and bringing peace, maybe a little fraction of it. It's been an honor this whole time to do it, to explore that and share it with people, I have to say. I thought it would be just like a temporary thing, but the more that I've done it, the more I really have grown to enjoy it. Just exploring what it is and what you can do in the world. Okay. Oh, there's a signal scope log. Let's read it. Day 48. Still not picking up Rebec's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear their music. Brittle Hollow. I think I have met Chert, for what that's worth. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gassan that flirting is not subtle from aerial perspective. Banjo music coming in loud and clear. Rebec's doing okay. Strange. It's probably nothing. Something strange from Timber Hearth. Huh. Maybe we can find Timber Hearth. Is that it? Unknown. There's Chert hanging out. You could just listen to music in space. I think there was somebody I was supposed to meet. You know what? The gravity on this planet is just very low, and that's why my jumps keep really just throwing me off. Hello. I will examine your sound. See, this is the kind of interplanetary traveler that I will probably end up in most games. Just a rocking chair. Look how comfortable that rocking chair is. It's like a pilot's rocking chair. And this comfortable cabin with a tea kettle. And, marshmallow. It's funny because how do you do it? Left shift. This is what you can do on the ground of the planet you start on. How do you eat it? What do you think? E? I didn't like that one, so I'll try one more time. Maybe that's just the sound I make. That is the sound I make. Okay. Also, if I do end up some kind of space traveler in this circumstance, I will work on a couple different loops. Oh hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. I guess we're friends. Don't the other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chert comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Rebek feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go. Seems lonely up here. I don't think that's true. Was that you whistling? I do know that's true. What is this place? Very funny. You're serious. That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which is apparently a space program. Doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. First started Outer Wilds. Travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot, like more than they do now. Using the outpost to cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here, raising saplings from Timber Hearth, to keeping an eye on things. Okay. I will just, for fun, ask if they're whistling. Possibly, or actually definitely the other travelers carry instruments so they don't bother. You can pick up their music with the signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. The North Pole is marked in red, but the Attlerock is a pretty small moon. Just go north. Okay, well, I'll talk to you later. And I kind of want to just look at this cabin a little bit, because it's nice. It's just another rocking chair. I'm sure I have other priorities in the world. And I've been to the North Pole, it looks like. I don't know if that's common for a lot of players, but I end up just wandering toward objectives that I don't understand, and then instead of learning about them the proper way, I learn about them after I've left. But it's something I'm working on. I kind of like that thing. It takes pictures as it orbits. And you can just retrieve. Whoa, what was that thing? What was that thing? I would say I don't think I've completely explored all of these planets, or any of these planets to entirety. It's ominous up here. But I guess that's what the dark side of a moon can end up being. I think I did. Oh, here's that crater, weird crater thing. What is this? This must be like the old launch pad. Whoa, oh, I'm playing around. Oh, this is interesting. These little signals, so this seems like something I could learn about and understand. Then, oh, that's the sun. See the little orb guy. What if I put it in the sun one? Stand in the middle, and then do this. And now I'm smart. What is this? Okay. This is gonna make me dizzy. Oh, there's a staircase. Well, that's all figuring itself out. Go down here. Read about what it actually is doing. Eye signal locator. It can hear and follow the signals from the sun, giant, steep, and brittle hollow. It's really freaking out. It's fine. And you know how I love picking up scrolls and playing recordings. It's really old, this ruin, but wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Time for some official notes. This is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out different planets, which is incredibly cool, but from what little I understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific. Not sure. Just able to translate something about the South Pole and Brittle Hollow. Okay, I'll go there. That sounds like a great destination. What do I do with this scroll? Already holding scroll. Do I put it back in this guy? Problem solved. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? I already forgot the places, so I was just gonna go. Was it which is Brittle Hollow? That was it, right? Brittle something? Just point my signal blaster at different planet. This thing needs to relax a little bit. So I'm gonna take that out of the stressful signal noise machine part and put it in this slow, comfortable, rocky. Now I know what that is. This is that black hole that messed me up real bad. Signal, no, it's a Y. It's just two tools. I don't know why they can't just be bound to 1 and 2, but there's some crazy banjo deep in that black hole. And in trying to jump forward, I jumped back. And I'm gonna explore the rest of this planet. Moon. Sorry. And then, oh, that's weird. Wait. There's a constant change between comfortable, interesting, and eerie, disconcerting. My gravity's not even working right now. I don't know how I'm walking through this. This looks like a sideways crater or something. What are these ice things? What is this ice thing? Am I trapped here? In this ice crater? I'm trapped in this ice crater. I don't think anything interesting is happening in this part. Is that a thing? No, that's not a thing. Is this a thing? What? Something interesting. There's Chert again. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. I'd posit the Addle Rock was hit with a piece of that planet that used to be where the Dark Bramble now lies. To follow up on, maybe there are more fragments of the old planet, Dark Bramble, destroyed all the other natural bodies in the solar system. That sure is interesting. I don't want to use fuel that's not mine, in case this person's coming back. Chert. They are on a different planet. It's pretty aggressive to just leave jetpack fuel there, but it doesn't make it mine. How do you get up? Let's jump up a little bit. Yep. Up. And too far. See you later. No. Alright. Okay. I'm okay. Everything is fine. Just gonna go ahead and walk back into this safety of my ship. Check out this little med pack. And what are my gear options? I've got to work on my jetpack skills, obviously. But I guess I'm learning something. Where did I say I was gonna go? Bramble Town. I did mention Timberhearth, but that was the worst takeoff. What else do we got? I've been to Giant's Deep. I haven't been to the Sun, but that's not a priority. Some stars over there. Just gonna want to back up away from stuff. Ash Twin, Interloper. If you're just joining, this game's called The Outer Wilds, not The Outer Worlds. It's a different game. It's about the Dark Bramble. I'm 80 to 90% sure that's where I want to go. Which I'll concede is not a lot for me, but let's get away from the atmosphere of this time, please. I've had enough danger with various suns to... No, I don't really want to be... Well, what is that? Looks like a little... Oh no, that's... I thought that was like a space base on the sun. almost let that happen. Actually, this looks like I don't want to be there. That looks like a place I don't want to go. But I will. To learn what it is. Try to be a good astronaut. I really like that moon though, the Atarock, so if I have to pick a place to set up a base, that's gonna be where it is. I don't even know the name of the home planet. I'm sure that's embarrassing. But I could always just find a black hole to get me there. Right? Brambletown. It's like, it's worse close up. What's up? Left shift. It's definitely no scythe, you know. Oh, C, not the right button. Just doing that for crouch. Oh, and here we are within the dark bramble. I don't like that. I don't like that red indicator in this foggy land. Yep. Just, you know, fly into the center of this ominous place. Oh, the bottom left of the screen, it shows which way your thrusters are going. Space is stop. Oh, made it. Dark bramble forever. What's that? It's gone. Oh, this is a really vast something. I'll tell you something that, what? This looks like just another dark bramble. My first inclination was to try to find a place to land, but I don't think it's a good idea at all. I think I'll just continue to fly. And I don't know what's gonna happen, so it's left control brings you down. What emergency scout recall? I didn't want that to happen. I'm not entirely sure what that was. This is still my favorite place to be. I just noticed there was a question if I've killed any life forms. To be honest, I don't think that's an easy thing to pull off in this game, but I also haven't done that. I've been trying to just have more of an optimistic outlook and a non-destructive attitude, which has really restricted my movement in a lot of games recently. This is one that maybe this is one that has a lot of opportunities to explore versus destroy. So I need to give it a fair shake, even though I'm not. What are we doing in the dark bramble? How much time am I gonna hang out in there? I want to hang out in here. I want to have like nice soups and play the banjo. Yes, yes. This is a Groundhog Day. Okay. Just saying hi before I leave. again. Everybody acts like it's a big deal to take off into space, but there's not very many planets, and it seems like you could hit them all in a day if you wanted to. It does need a porch. I don't think it's up to me to make logistical decisions. It's dumb. I want to get my priorities straight down. There's a lot of little tutorial things to do on this planet. There's probably the answer to all the questions of the meanings of existence too, but I haven't found them around here. So I think I'm supposed to go into space to at least ponder. You go to the observatory and then you get the launch codes. There's probably some explanation of what I'm supposed to do. Hasn't been a focus, clearly. Okay. So, let's do one more. See how it works out. Actually, I never really explored this planet. Like you're kind of restricted in that little town, but there's other stuff going on here, like that thing. Oh, Timberhearth is the name of the planet that you started on. I think this game doesn't really objectively measure your progress, but if it did, I would lose points for not knowing that. Oh. The gravity around here is just abysmal. Oh, is the velocity matched? That's great news. Up is space, or it's left shift. But up, I want to go up. Just want to relax here. Let's get out of this thing. Actually, I forget how to fix stuff. Let's find out. Okay. Q. And jump out. And then... oh, it's barely damaged. Give me a break. I want to see what's down there. I never spend enough time exploring my home planet. Oh, that's awful. I don't like this at all. Okay. Why would you be standing there like that? Let's check the signal. Oh, I guess if it's playing the harmonica. Yeah. Okay. Well, he didn't see all of those series of errors and pilotry. Yeah. Nope. Something else. And so what is this thing? I don't know what it is exactly. It looks like some kind of plant seed, but it's not anything I've seen on Timberhearth before. And trust me, I was quite the explorer back in the day. I think it's extraterrestrial. It kind of looks like something that might have come off of Dark Bramble. I spend a lot of time with Dark Bramble, so I know. Whatever it is, put roots down in a hurry. I like the look of this thing. And that's a fact. I think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it best to get rid of this mess sooner than later, and no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a treekeeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside first, though. Don't want it to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's looking inside. Tuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously the opening is too small for someone to fit inside. I'm not gonna blindly stick my hands into it. Okay, I get it. That's a good way to lose an arm or two. Yeah, this thing is creepy. Give me that. Great. It's kind of weird thing. I don't even know if I want to look at what what it sees over there. This is, first of all, this thing is just the whole. I don't want to say anything disparaging, but it creeps me out. It's not, the aesthetics aren't aligned with my personal taste. And it's very dark bramble-y. It seems like it landed on something. Okay. Just going through. I should do this through black holes instead of dealing with it on my own. Give it a second. Ah, you see, no, I don't even want to know. I'm not gonna find out what happens next. I don't even want to retrieve it. Okay, it landed in there. That's fine. That was an accident. I was just trying to retrieve it. So, good luck with this, Tektite. Bring in the people over. There's those ice crystals. Can't trust those. Come from all kinds of problems. So far I've learned that when you explore your home planet, you find the things that were out in space that made you uncomfortable. And I'm sure there's better lessons to learn. But that's where I'm at right now. Let's see if I can remember how to take off while I'm stuck in a bramble. Almost. Okay, great. There's some cool geysers. Just gonna enjoy those for a second. Nice. I'm trying to get the hang of it. These aren't controls that I've experienced in a different game. You know? You know, left click to lock the planet, and then spacebar to lock your velocity, and then you fly. Oh no, just take a break. In fact, you know what? Let's just disconnect from it. Let's just walk off of this planet into space. Oh, and I guess aren't these places I've been to? Or just places that I'm close to? Let's get Dark Bramble over with. There must be something there that is why it exists. And I love autopilot. It's one of my favorite things. It feels like control and comfort. Am I not locked in anymore? Oh, do I have to hold shift for this? That makes sense, I think. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm holding spacebar. Okay, I'm not going to that red one again. That was awful. Let's go straight to this one. Okay. Look at that. Dark Bramble, as expected. We got more dark brambles inside. I'm gonna go to that one. This is just like the thing I was just saw. I feel like I didn't clip that. It's a strong bias. Also, I wish any other song was playing right now. Another one of these. Is this a bramble maze? That makes sense. It's kind of like an actual... There's probably some kind of directory, proper way to conduct myself, navigate these tunnels. I'm just going with the one that I can end up at. The one that I can pilot to. There's only one way to get better at flying. I'll just fly. But guess what? There's another bramble in there. I'm feeling good about this one though. None of the elements in this align themselves with my traditional understandings of how physics and space work. But I guess that's an opportunity for the artists who made this game. Yeah, there it is. It's right there. There it is. Oh, it's angry. I don't know if anyone else is convinced it's right there. Oh, no. Oh man. That's exactly not what I want. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Oh, crack. That was the worst experience of today. Absolutely. But I'm glad I'm past it. I'm glad that my needless recklessness was rewarded. Do you think I have to defeat that thing? Do you think that's the boss? Do you think I have to go inside it? Do you think I have to be smarter than I am? Creepy. Well, it seems to have black hole in here too. It goes on the reverse side. Let's try to get inside that monster. Pretty close. It's gross. Yes, I know. There's been some problems. It's like stuck on that thing. Maybe it just needs my help. That's pretty close. I think maybe it's like a lion with a thorn in its paw. Whoa. What just happened? That was nuts. Going through time. Watching itself. Do you have to get the fish to eat itself? Oh, it's gross. You know, if we're being honest, I think I've seen enough. I want to solve this problem right now. And it flies right by me. It goes back in. So that's the one. That's the one I want to go into. Right, fly right back that fish man. Head in. I think I'm somewhere dark. This is the bottom one or top. Oh, it's just forever. It's just a loop for forever. Well, I caught it. This is, not entirely sure why this game was, introduced this way, but I think it's time to go for it. Face the dragon. Head on. Fearless exploration. Be ready for it. We don't know what's gonna happen next. It's you. Where are you? Come to me. There you are. There you are. I found it. Oh, it's just the edge of reality. It's all the answers to all the questions I was looking for. That was kind of fun. What did you think was going to be in Dark Bramble? I guess this is true, and I know that. So, I would say that the Dark Bramble is my least favorite place. It's way worse than that ice crater. And I'd like to investigate what exactly I'm supposed to do. If you're interested in playing this game, there's it's pretty much that experience straight from the get-go. After you get to the observatory and are given the launch codes, which you can see are placed in binary at the bottom of the screen. Then you just go into space. It's kind of nice. How do I get up there? I think this is a satellite camera and a drone practice. How are you? Let's get up to not the launch tower, but the observatory to find out the answers to the questions I've been looking for. I do like glassy waterfalls like that. And geysers like that too. This is a nice method of level design, where you slowly approach your target, but you get to examine everything. It's almost like a museum, really. Alright, have you guys heard about the Dark Bramble? Yes, at some point the statue opens its eyes. Where are the other travelers? Okay. I don't think I'm good. They're using they as a pronoun, a singular one. I'm your favorite astronaut, and I'm excited. Yeah. This is the statue that lets you go back through time and take whatever risks you want. Yep. Star after star. Yep. 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 Chert knows what's up. Oh, there it is. There's the thing. That is scary. But I'm not afraid. I go straight for it. I feel like I just like clipped the side too. Gross. I clipped the side and it was like, no, let's just stop playing for now. Then up there. Skeletons. So, essentially, nobody around here knows what's going on. And they're all just kind of collecting tools and pieces of things in the sky. And other than that, This is nice. This is my favorite way to perceive space, from just a very far away exterior perspective. It feels like you can see everything. And the natural phenomena of the orbits is such a beautiful mystery that's intertwined in the behaviors of so many different things. It's apparent that it's the way things work, but doesn't explain why. I think that's really cool. What's that? What's that thing up there? Some stars and oh, it's something doing like a supernova. I do think I spent a lot of time on the Hourglass Twins, and that was distressingly difficult. But I think I still haven't been there. Been to the moon, and Giant's Deep was a whole thing. And lesson learned, I need some pretty intense reason to never go back there. Oh, there was another donation from a username, no information available, thanking me for going live. And I've learned that live streaming and editing video are just two completely different art forms. And the opportunity to share in real time the experience is so much more important, it seems, sometimes, than going back through and then trying to tell my own narrative. And then there's, of course, what was that? It just went away. What? This is, if I was just to upload raw gameplay footage, then I might as well share it in real time to find the insights and understanding of things that other people might have to offer. Oh, what's that? There's a lot of names that I struggle to. Oh, this, I haven't even been reading correctly. Wait. What are we doing in that? Maybe there's more to that Adel Rock thing than I know. Okay, and then this mysterious teleporting thing. What is this? I will look at it. Things like that. I'm glad that there's this cheery electric guitar and banjo music going on. I'll see you guys later. I was talking to them, not anyways. I need to head to the launch tower. I think another excursion into space is necessary. I need some resolution. I need some understanding. I know that progress has been made. But wait, where am I going? Is this a shortcut? Is this something new? Up. This is a shortcut back to the, yeah, it is. That's great. Alright, I'll see you up there. I don't know if he's coming up there. Or they're coming. Suit up for the first time with all my knowledge. 10. Oh, you can just view the map from here. Let's do that. Brittle Hollow. Yeah. Well, you know, I say that now, but I can't promise you that I'm just gonna fly into the first planet that I see. It just happens to be this one. It actually looks dangerous too. This is where we started. I just didn't pay attention to the name. Far be it from me to do such a thing. I thought I saw another ship around here. What was it? This jetpack's not working. I think I flew past it, right? This gravity's so heavy. It's like my back isn't working. I did think it was on the same area. You never want to see that. It's just big lava things falling on you. This is not where I need to be, I don't think. Let's do some more reckless flying. Let's try to... just being pulled around, you see this? Wow. I'm glad I'm not in VR right now. What's going on over there? Doesn't look good. Okay, and now... What was that? Is that another launching pad over there? One of those Stonehenge things. It looks unsafe. Seeing this stuff. Seeing these lava things. That's where I want to go. This thing. This glass house. Okay. Yes, turn the headlights off. Conserve energy of this mysterious wooden spacecraft. Did I just kick it aside? More powerful than I know. I want to take this slide to our next destination. Alright. You know what to do. The trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about. This is not normal, even for this planet. Never seen them move. If anyone else witnesses this behavior, record your observations. The trees are aberrant. The trees do move. I didn't notice until I read the notes. I'm gonna get hit by a lava rock while I'm reading all this stuff. This isn't the trees, there's other matter that is moving in the same eerie way. That rock is unusual. Possesses color and texture. This rock's shard presence is significant. We should study it. Which rock? This one? This one. It looks like that thing that we saw earlier. I gotta get up there. It's one of the ones that moves around. It's like this game wants me to examine my fears. Wants me to deal with the things that I find unsettling. And that's fine. That's great. That's what I want to do. This is what I want to happen. I want to be freed, honestly. I want to be freed of my fears and my unsettlings. The things that make me uncomfortable. I would like them to not do so. And I think, at least for a lot of things I've experienced, I had to really just do them on my own and really experience it just firsthand and kind of grow as an individual. Can I land on this thing? It's not a question of can I, it's am I skilled enough? You know, I'm not going to say skilled. Am I compatible enough with the controls of this spacecraft, spacebar? You gotta lock the velocity, you gotta keep this thing in your sights, otherwise it just takes off and goes wherever it wants to. Slowly, forwards, up, and the torch, and and spacebar, and up, and over, and up, forward, and spacebar, and forward, and am I on it? And forward, and up, and spacebar, up, and get out. No. Q. Get out. Let me look at this. No, that's no. It's no. Alright. I'm flying to a different galaxy. Anywhere. Literally anywhere. These rocks are unsettling. There's that spaceship that I was looking for. Like I said earlier, the only way to get better at flying is to do it. And do it more. There's a lot of cool stuff on this planet. A lot of cool stuff to explore. I'm not going to take the one-way black hole trip again if I can avoid it. It looks like things are kind of disappearing out of it too. Which that's unsettling. But that's not uncommon for this game, as we have established. Where'd my strange rock problem go? Did that whole thing fall into the world? I keep letting go of space. And not what I want to do. I'll keep exploring until I know what I need to do next. I got a suit on now. Fix that. What's over here? You know, it's because I can't do the jetpack thing that I can't really get to where I want. I don't have the freedom of movement. This might be a more adult level planet. Landing camera. I haven't used my landing camera once intentionally for its intended purposes. Hasn't looked good, by the way. My character seems to know that the sun supernovas at some point. And I don't know what starts or stops it, but here I go again. I have to land on the point of interest. Otherwise I don't get to see it. This is what I want to see. Speaking. Alright. Yeah, that's not what the sun looked like a couple minutes ago. What do you think that means? I know what that means. We saw it in the distance too. It's one of those repeat. And this is not as interesting as I thought it would be. That was an escape pod. Where do you think they were going? That was kind of fun. It is a beautiful game. It's complicated. I'm not the best at flying. I'm not the worst. It offers you the opportunity to just roast a marshmallow right out the gate. You can just do it at your own leisure. It's just that experience, the visuals and the aesthetics of it, with the crickets in the background and the friendly inhabitant of the planet. That this standard Marshmallow experience is necessary because I'm struggling to do everything that I feel like I need to. But I need a respite. There's a lot to explore. I feel like we've seen things, and heard things, and understood things, but there's still just a bunch to keep doing. I know that I've had a bit of experience this evening. I feel like I got a little bit better at flying, and I definitely had a good time. I haven't played this game for a while, and I'm really glad that I got to share it this time because my other experiences have been just similarly frustrating without anyone to share it with, and being able to coalesce with other people is something that is really important and really exciting. And I hope to do it more soon. Hopefully in worlds with more time, with less supernovas, less danger. More excitement. Until then, my name is Gold Vision. Thank you for watching. Thanks for playing along. This game's called The Outer Wilds. It's pretty fun. It's pretty great. There's still plenty to explore, as you probably saw, in case you're interested in doing it yourself. And I'll probably check back in soon, too. And although the sun is coming up here, I think it's about to go down for me, so I hope you have a good night. I hope you remember to save, and I'll talk to you soon.